Hello and welcome back to the in-depth weather video and happy Thanksgiving. Today we're going to be going over your forecast for today, as who doesn't want a nice holiday? Well, that isn't the case for everyone this year, as we have a system moving through the east, and that is why we have these winter weather advisories in New Hampshire and Maine. We also have some blustery conditions behind that storm system, which is why we have special weather statements and air quality alerts. Then on the west coast, we have a new system coming in soon, also some dry weather in the south, and that is why we have those alerts. Now on the radar, we can see that we have the system in the east. That'll be dumping mostly rain on the east coast throughout the day today, and we have some wintry precipitation in the very far northeastern parts of the country. We also have a few areas of snowfall throughout the central part of the country in the Rockies, also a few spots of rain on the west coast. But that is about it, so let's move into the satellite imagery. So you can see that storm system on the east coast, and you can see the low pressure there moving right over Ohio currently at the time I'm filming this. And you can see that we have dense clouds from Georgia to Maine as part of that system. You can see much lighter cloud conditions across the rest of the US, and over the southern plains a very nice morning for them. But let's actually move into the NAM 3 kilometer model and go into more detail by region about what's going to happen today. So here's the overall picture. This is midnight on Thursday, so by the time you're watching this is about 5 a.m. when it's getting posted. So this is about the picture. So we have rain in the northeast, could be heavy at times. Then we have a few showers, snow and rain showers in the west and central parts of the country. Now let's go region by region here, and we're going to start with the northeast and work west. So at midnight, you can see the rain starting to roll in. As we continue on, that low pressure continues to move north and east. We start to see more freezing rain move in to Maine, but the overall rain is actually moving through the coastline of New England. You get some thunderstorm action throughout the day. Now, as that moves through into the evening of Thursday, this is about 3 p.m., so afternoon to evening, things start to dry out a bit, but doesn't mean the cloud cover is going away, and showers do stick around through and into Black Friday. Just isolated showers in spots, not bad there. And then as you get into Saturday, you start to see that more transition into snowfall for some areas around the Great Lakes and near the Canadian border. So let's take a look at the total accumulated precip, which will show us how much rain you'll be getting today. So across most of the shoreline here, excluding Cape Cod, about a ½ inch to 2 inches of rainfall. Some areas could see higher than that in very isolated locations. In terms of snowfall, we have very light snowfall, probably none, and if you do get anything, it'll be a dusting. So let's move on here to the southeast forecast. So with the southeast, you have some, let's actually go back here. So as this loads, there we go. Okay, so you do have some thunderstorms in the southeast, mostly east of the Mississippi, maybe a few possible on the shorelines of Texas and Louisiana, but we'll get into more of that when we go into the south central. But this cold front will move off, and we kind of get a nicer day here, maybe a few spotty showers and thunderstorms, some cloud cover, but overall a nice dry day before we move into Friday and some more storms start to roll in Mississippi, Alabama area, and then eventually toward the rest of the southeast. So in terms of rainfall, we are going to see some areas getting that half an inch to 2 inches. Some areas in Texas and Louisiana could see over 2 inches of rainfall, as well as in Florida, and that's definitely where you see some areas that just keep getting battered with that rainfall. So let's move on here to the South Central region, where we'll take a look at their forecast. So here's the South Central region. Overall, this should be the nicest area for your Thanksgiving Day. So throughout the day, you can see some snowfall moving into Colorado, some showers and thunderstorms on the shorelines of Texas and Louisiana, before that heavier rainfall starts to move into more interior parts of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas, and then into southern Texas. As that low pressure forms up, you can see more snowfall moving into the Four Corners region, and then that continues on into Texas as well. But this is into Friday and Saturday at this point. So total accumulated precipitation, we can see that very extensive area of even up to 6 inches of rainfall in the Houston metro area, or at least in southeast Texas in general. Now, in terms of snowfall, we're going to go to total positive snow depth change, and you can see some areas could pick up 6 inches of snow in those higher elevations, but overall a dusting to maybe 2 inches in general. So that is about it for the South Central. Let's move on to the North Central region forecast. So let's move in here. Alright, so we have the storm system that's affecting the northeast moving out, so that rainfall is going to diminish throughout the day. Some snow clipping through the very northern parts of Minnesota and North Dakota, but overall it should be a nice day. A little on the chilly side, but it will be dry and will be a splendid day for eating that turkey. Alright, so let's move on here to the the Northwest. So the Northwest, we have this system moving onto the coastline, and that'll be hammering the coastline, but more into late Thursday, early Friday, we start to see more consistent rainfall coming into the picture here as this storm system slowly moves onto the coast, and by Saturday you really start to see the effects of that. In terms of rainfall through the next couple of days, you can see the highest storm totals are actually in Canada, but you could see half an inch to 2 inches in some spots of Washington. In terms of snowfall, from the very little snow that we're going to get up here, a few areas I could pick up 4 inches, but very small areas, mostly, again, dusting to 2 inches. Now let's move on here to the Southwest and take a look at their forecast. So in terms of the Southwest, we do have those red flag warnings, but in terms of rainfall, very little rainfall. Seems to be pretty quiet over here throughout the day. We do have some snowfall in the Four Corners region, as previously stated in the South Central region forecast, but that is about it, and pretty dry in fact. Let's take a look at one snowfall. You can see some areas picking up 6 inches, but more total accumulated precipitation, very dry. Most areas of California and Nevada seeing no rainfall, and you really start to see more rainfall when you get into the Four Corners states. So that is all I have for our Thanksgiving Day and even into Black Friday and Saturday this weekend. So I hope you like this different format of forecast where I go in depth into every single region here. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.